My sister hooked up with my fiance, my whole family cut her off, and she came crawling back after they lost everything. I never saw it coming. My sister, my own flesh and blood, betraying me in the worst possible way. I had been with my fiance for years, planning our future together, when I found out about their affair. I was devastated, heartbroken, and couldn't believe that she would do something like this to me. My family was just as shocked and hurt as I was. They couldn't believe that my sister would stoop so low, and they immediately cut her off. She was no longer welcome in our home or in our lives. My fiance and I tried to move on, but the betrayal was too much and our relationship eventually ended. I thought that was the last I would hear from my sister, but I was wrong. After years of estrangement, she came crawling back. She had lost everything and had nowhere else to turn. She begged for my forgiveness and asked for a second chance. I didn't know what to do. On one hand, I wanted to hold onto my anger and hurt. I didn't want to let her back into my life after what she had done. But on the other hand, I knew that forgiveness was the right thing to do. I couldn't hold onto my anger forever, and I didn't want to carry around the weight of resentment. In the end, I decided to forgive her. It wasn't easy, but I knew it was the right thing to do. We started rebuilding our relationship, slowly but surely. It wasn't the same as it was before, but it was a start. And I was grateful for the opportunity to have my sister back in my life, even if it was under different circumstances. The whole experience taught me the importance of forgiveness and the power of second chances. It reminded me that even when someone hurts us, they are still worthy of love and compassion. And it showed me that even in the darkest moments, there is always a chance for healing and reconciliation. It's been a couple days since my sister had broken my heart and shattered my trust. Despite my initial forgiveness, the wound she had inflicted still lingered deep within me. She had disappeared from my life once more, and I had chosen to move on, focusing on my own well-being and the happiness I had found in a new relationship. But as fate would have it, she returned once again, her appearance unannounced and unwelcome. The sight of her sent shivers down my spine, the memories of her betrayal flooding back with an intensity that took my breath away. "You have some nerve," I hissed, my voice trembling with a mixture of anger and disbelief. "You destroyed my life once, and now you have the audacity to come back." Her eyes pleaded with me, her voice soft and remorseful. "I'm sorry, Alex. I know I've made terrible mistakes, but please give me another chance. I've lost everything, and I have nowhere else to go." In that moment, I felt a surge of pity for her. I knew she was desperate, but I couldn't bring myself to trust her again. The pain she had caused me was too deep. "No, Helen," I said, my voice firm. "This is the last time. I cannot and will not forgive you again. You have broken my trust too many times. Hell no, go F off." Her face crumpled in defeat as I turned away, determined to close this chapter of my life once and for all. I had spent a couple days rebuilding myself after her betrayal, and I refused to let her destroy me again. As I walked away, I could hear her sobs echoing behind me. But this time, I hardened my heart, knowing that she had made her choices and now she had to live with the consequences. I would never forget the pain she had caused me, but I would not let it define me. Instead, I would continue to move forward, cherishing the people who truly loved and cared for me, and I would never allow anyone, not even my own sister, to take my happiness away.